Do you like chocolate cereal? One of my favorite chocolate cereals when I was a kid was Cocoa Pebbles. It's really kind of fun. It's fun shapes, and it actually tastes very chocolatey. Yum. This is Bright Future Baking, and we are going to be making a cocoa chocolate pebble cupcake. Great chocolate taste with just a little bit of fun texture. And it's really easy to make. And this is what you'll need. You'll need chocolate cupcakes and chocolate buttercream, cocoa pebbles. Let's get started. All right, we've baked our chocolate cupcakes. We've let them cool, and then we put them in a freezer for about 15-20 minutes. That way you can scoop out with a spoon a little bit of the center right there pretty easily. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our cocoa pebbles here, and we're going to just put that right in the hole. Now the amount that you put in there can kind of depends upon how much you want in there. But you don't want to overfill it or you won't be able to put the icing. So you want to leave this border right there, this edge right there. You want to kind of leave that clear so you can start the icing. Otherwise, it's going to pick up really easy when you do the icing. So I have this is just a reusable icing bag, and I have a star tip, but you don't necessarily need a star tip to do this one. So basically, I'm going to just squeeze, release, squeeze, release. So it'll be real easy for you to do there, just squeeze and release. And the reason why we want to go ahead and leave the edge there without the cocoa crispy or cocoa pebbles is to make sure that the icing sticks to the cake. If you go too far, and that's okay, it's going to be covered up, so it's just little bubbles, that's okay. If you go too far with it'll actually, the icing won't stick to the cupcake. So that's why we do that. Okay. So you can see like a little bit of the cereal is picking up just a little bit. So there we go. We just go like that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do another cupcake to give you an idea of what it looks like. All right, so and this is a really simple cupcake, and it wouldn't take too long for you to do. So like I said, just go ahead and fill it up there. Make sure it doesn't go too close to the edge. All right. Chocolate is yummy. Then we're gonna get our icing again, and we're just gonna go ahead, and this is basically when I'm squeezing, I'm just going squeeze, and when I release, I'm like that. Okay, so you're just gonna squeeze, release. And this gives you an idea, squeeze, release. You don't have to release like that, but that just shows you the movement of my hand. So squeeze, release, squeeze, release, and just keep squeezing and releasing. There we go, and you're gonna go all the way around. And then we go and make sure that the edges there is clear. So we did that. Now what we're going to do, and make sure that you don't fill the icing bag too full, because if you fill it too full, you won't be able to squeeze it very easily. And then twist it a little bit as the icing goes down, and that will help for your hand. That will actually help your hand out a lot. So we're going to go ahead and just do that. Just squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. And then we're going to put one right in the center there. And then once we go do that, we're going to go ahead and put the cereal right on top. All right, once we have the chocolate icing on there, what we're going to do is we're going to switch to a bigger plate so it's not so messy. And then we're going to take our cereal and just put it right on the plate with us. So that way it doesn't get all over the table. So we're just going to take some of this and just sprinkle it right along here. Now the amount of cocoa cereal here that you want, the Cocoa Pebbles, is the amount that you want to put on, is basically the amount that you want it to stay on there, I guess. What can stay on there? I mean, you can put as much as you want or as little as you want. So if you just want like a little bit, you can do that too. But I think it looks a little nicer with, I mean, they both look nice, but let me show you what the finished product looks like. All right, so here's the finished product. It gives you a fun texture, a nice chocolate taste, and it's actually pretty quick. You can easily do that pretty quickly. So I want to thank you very much for watching. Check out some of our other videos. Hope you get a chance to like and subscribe. Try out this recipe. It's really quick. And let's make the world a better place.